Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Salina, Kansas, your source for Ford news update and information with a video on the 2024 Ford Escape. So the Escape order banks have opened up. They opened up here just recently. And we do also have the build and price available on Ford's website, which we're going to dive into here in just a little bit and kind of show you some of those different changes. So this video here is going to go over what's different and new from 2024 versus 2023. So if maybe 2023 was a new year, a new redesign, a new interior, new exterior features and such. And this is kind of a continuation of some of those with some minor changes to the vehicle and some trim changes as well. So we're going to talk about some of those things in this video. And so if you like videos like this, then you might want to be subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell so that way you can be notified next time another video upload to the channel. And we will be breaking out each one of the different trim levels in their own video. We call them our complete guide video, where we'll be covering all the standard equipment plus the different packages and standalone options available on each of the different trim levels, so you can find out which trim level will be best for you if you're in the market for a Ford Escape. So this year, if you are kind of what I like about this video is if you've maybe been paying attention to the 2023 Escape and you just want to know what's different and not have to watch those other videos, this video will be helpful for you in breaking that out for you. So let's dive in. Let's cover this. Again, Ford has this on their website, and order banks are open up right now. We are taking orders. If you want to order through us, we'll have a YouTube offer we'll talk about more at the end of the video. And feel free to do that. We have plenty of allocations where we can get some escapes for you, as well as other than that, find your good local dealership. Some great local dealerships out there. And we'll give you some different tips at the end of this video on ordering a vehicle and how to go about it when going into that local dealership. So you get, exactly what you're going to get your hands into if you want to custom order a vehicle. So, all right, first let's go over to Ford's website. Ford.com, of course. And if you click on vehicles up here and go SUVs and cars, there's our Ford Escape right there. So if you look, it says 2024 right down here, and it looks a little different than some of the other models, but you see the build and price is right over here. But this gives you some of the preliminary information right there, and actually the build and price stays right at the top. But you can get some of the you can get updates, that kind of thing, and you can actually click over to 2023 and such. But it kind of breaks down, as you'll notice. Here's a breakdown for our models for this year. You'll notice the Escape base is not in there, so the base is now only available for fleet companies. So it's only a company available option there for you. So that's how that's available. Now, the Escape Active is also only available this year for retail customers. So they don't mention that in here, but it's not something that dealers are going to be able to stock. So it's going to be retail only for a lot of these. So here you go. So now that's why you'll see the price actually be an increase from last year versus this year, because the Active is your base trim, is your entry level for most of your customers. But we do have the Escape Active ST line like last year, ST line Select, ST line Elite, which is basically the same equipment as a Platinum, but a different look to it. And then you have your Platinum, and that's why you'll see there's a price difference there a little bit. And then you have your plug-in hybrid, which is its own trim level. And basically there's two different levels to your plug-in hybrid as well, in a sense of there's a premium and then a non-premium. So your premium would be like a Platinum in a sense with equipment, whereas like your regular plug-in hybrid would be similar to maybe like ST line or an Active in a way of equipment. So that allows you to get into that plug-in at that 40,005 without having to go up. If you want more features, you can go up from there. So there we go. Let's actually go to the build and price here. And so you can kind of see that right there. So we'll use our current location. Okay. There we go. It popped up. I was like, it worked earlier. All right. So we see Active ST line, kind of see the pricing breakdown on all this. EcoBoost and hybrid on several versions. You'll see on the Active, though, only available with your EcoBoost motor here for you. So just keep that in mind as well for that breakdown there. But otherwise, on all these ST line Select, Elite, and Platinum all come in a hybrid or EcoBoost versions. I like that they gave you that capability on both of those. And then you have your plug-in hybrid as its own trim level. So there you go. It's a breakdown for that right there. Now let's go into a couple of these and talk about some different color changes for this year. So one of the things that they did remove a couple colors for this year, and that is Cinnabar Red and Atlas Blue are no longer available. So if you wanted those colors, try to find a 2023 real quick. and hope that you can find one. Now we do have a new color for this year, and that is race red. As you can see right here, race red is one of the new colors, but it's only available in certain trim levels. So I do have this broken down here. The only trim level race red is available in is the active trim. So again, active again is only available for retail customers. You'd have to do a custom order if you want this color, and you can only get an active. Keep that in mind. Also, you'll see over here also Oxford White, which was available last year, but a little bit different than this year. Oxford White is only available in your active trim. Well, be available for fleet customers in the base as well, but otherwise for retail customers, only the active. So again, Oxford White only available for the active trim. Now, some different colors though that are available in some of the other models. So let's go over to some of these others like ST line. And you'll see ST line and above, it's a little different. Race red's not available, but we do have the rapid red tinted clear coat, which is $400. And that color is available ST line and above. So that's how you'll find that one, as well as your star white. I think that's this one here. Star white, which is extra $1,000 because it's a tri-coat, 3 coats of paint. That color is not; those two colors aren't available in the active. They're available on ST line on above, basically all the other trim levels. So those two colors, that's where you'd find those within that. So just kind of a breakdown of the differences for those different color options. So also on the ST line and ST line, all your ST lines, ST line, Select, and your Elite, the floor mats or the carpeted floor mats front and rear will now no longer have the red stitching, unique stitching to them. So they'll look just like your active floor mats there for you. So that's a little bit different change there. Also, intelligent access with push button start was standard on active and above. It is no longer standard on your active or your ST line or ST line Select. Now it's going to be standard equipment on your ST line Elite and your Platinum. Doesn't mention the plug-in version, so we'll break those down when we get to those trim levels and that information. Also, one thing you'll notice here on the side, we no longer have the secure code keyless entry keypad. They're removing those from about every model, including the Escape. So it is not standard equipment anymore, but there will be a dealer installed option, be a late availability. So at the launch, you won't have this as an option, but there is a dealer installed option called security code illuminated door entry keypad. So I believe the wiring will be there for you to be able to put that on there for those dealers as a dealer installed option. So that will be available on the active ST line Select when equipped with a tech package, and also the ST line Elite, Platinum, and plug-in when equipped with the ST line Elite and Platinum, and also on the plug-in when you add the premium package to the plug-in hybrid version. So that's how that'll be available. So just a little note there as well. Now, change to the Copilot 360 features. Last year it was a connected navigation. You got 3 years of service. This year it's 1 year of service that you get. So that's a difference and change for that. If we go down to probably your interior options towards the bottom, it'll probably break that out now. Actually, it doesn't. But anyway, that is a difference in that. So now it is 1 year of service instead of 3 years for that. Another change for this year is on some dealer installed options. Last year, splash guards was was an accessory that came with your vehicle and such. This year is now a dealer installed option, so the dealership would install that. So that is new for this year. So it's kind of a change from that. Also, they removed the dealer installed option for the wheel locking lug nuts for so they do have the exposed one is going to still be a dealer installed option, but so they removed one of those. They had two different options in there. One said exposed and one didn't. So they just kind of changed. They took one of those away. You still get a wheel locking lug nut option for you under the dealer installed options. Also, they made the active decal. It's a new option for this year, is a dealer installed option. So if you want the active decal on the vehicle, you can the dealership will install it. That is an option. Kind of weird this year. So your active decal isn't going to be on the vehicle. So you want to make sure you add that if you want the decal on there. So let people know that you have an active. The other thing that I found that wasn't showing in the changes page from the order guide is the remote start system. from the Ford accessories has been removed. It's no longer there anymore. So it looks like they're removing a remote start. So only when you see that as a part of a package is where you're going to see the remote start system. So it used to be a dealer installed option, I believe, or it was under Ford accessories. So they would actually put it on the vehicle from the factory, but it was considered a Ford accessories option. And it was last year on the active on up, but it's been removed this year. So that's a change there. So, all right. So here's your different combinations. Let's go back to your model lineup here. So your combinations, we do have front wheel drive and all wheel drive available in your active for this year. And that'll come standard with the 1.5 liter EcoBoost engine with auto start stop. That's your base. Sorry, that's for your base model. Is the same with the active too as well. So it's the same way. So that's how that configuration is. Now for your ST line right here, we do have that available in either front wheel drive or all wheel drive. And that is going to come with either the 1.5 EcoBoost engine with auto start stop with both front wheel drive or all wheel drive, or also available is your hybrid engine, the 2.5 liter Adkins cycle hybrid engine, available with your front wheel drive only. So will not be available in all wheel drive hybrid on your ST line. Now go to ST line and select right here. As you can see, available in both. That is going to be available in all wheel drive only, not available in front wheel drive. And it'll have the EcoBoost and the hybrid available for you. So there you go. And again, all-wheel drive for the hybrid as well. ST Line Elite, we're going to flip over here. I like them to be in this way. ST Line Elite here also for this year, available in all-wheel drive only, not available in front-wheel drive, and available with either the hybrid or the EcoBoost engine, as you can see with the slider. The Platinum for this year is available in front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, and available with the hybrid or the EcoBoost engine. It looks like in both configurations. So I'm not sure on that. So I thought the EcoBoost, the 2.0 EcoBoost, was only available on all-wheel drive. So let's find. It'll be the 2. I forgot to mention that earlier. Once you start going to the ST Line Select, Elite, and Platinum, the EcoBoost is not a 1.5, but a 2.0 liter EcoBoost. Still going to be 1.5 EcoBoost for your active as well as with your ST line. So really, the way I like to break this out is your active and your ST line are pretty much the same equipment in a way of convenience features and everything. It's the different look between them two. So that's the way I look at that. I also look at the ST Line Elite and the Platinum the same way. You want more of the luxury look, go Platinum. If you want more of the sport look, you're going to go ST Line Elite for equipment. Then that Select kind of sits right there in the middle of those. So let's kind of look through these powertrains for a second and see. So 2.5, 2.0, and does have front wheel drive. So, but as you can see, 2.0 EcoBoost, all-wheel drive. If I try to select front wheel drive with the Eco, it automatically goes over to the hybrid. So there you go. So the 2.0 EcoBoost only available in all-wheel drive for that, for the Platinum, and will let me go all-wheel drive hybrid. Let's find out. No. So it is on the Platinum 2.5 hybrid with all-wheel drive, or no, with front-wheel drive, or the 2.0 EcoBoost with all-wheel drive. So that's a breakout of that. And then your plug-in version is up here. It is available front-wheel drive only on the plug-in hybrid, it looks like. So there you go. So, all right. So that's the breakdown of that. And again, we'll be going through all of these individually in separate videos as soon as I can. Give me some time. Got to get through the Broncos first. Then we'll be getting to the Escape videos and break down each one of those. And again, order banks are open up. So a couple tips on ordering 2024 Escape. Find a good local dealership that you can trust and know that they can take care of you there. And make sure you check out, especially if you're going to custom order a vehicle, what they're going to price the vehicle. So there is something called price protection that Ford has, and that's going to protect the price of the vehicle from the time you order the vehicle. So if the price goes up after it comes in, as long as the person that ordered is the person that buys it, Ford is going to reimburse the dealership back the difference of that. So you make sure you know your dealership knows a little bit about price protection and that they will honor that price from what it was when you ordered the vehicle. Also, any incentives. So if there are any incentives available on the Escape, you can lock in those incentives. So basically, they can look up and see which is better. The incentives are when you ordered it, or are they better when it came in? So you'll be able to see the difference on both of those as well, and you get both, you get whichever works best for you. So you might want to make sure that you ask them as well, and then ask them the price. What are they going to price it based off MSRP, and what are their dealer fees? What are they going to add to the vehicle outside of the MSRP pricing in the destination? Are they going to, whatever your dealer fee? Our dealer fee is $495. what are they going to add to that? And then also, you might just ask them as well, is there anything else you add to the vehicle that you make mandatory? Some dealerships are starting to add different aftermarket products like a paint sealant protection or nitro in the tires or some of these other things, which are some good products to get, but shouldn't be required. So you might want to ask what they're going to do and how they work that as well. So that way there's nothing hidden when the vehicle comes in. So for us, we are going to honor MSRP pricing. We have a $495 dealer fee. We know about price protection. We actually do videos on price protection. That's how much we know about it. And we know about incentive lock and how that works as well. So if you want to order from us, we are taking orders. We have allocations available. And we have a YouTube special. So if you want to order from us and you want to have the vehicle shipped right to you, we cover the first $1,000 of the shipping cost or travel expenses if you finance a vehicle with us at standard rates. So it's pretty simple on how that works. And so when that vehicle comes in, we can ship it right to your door and cover the first $1,000 of the shipping cost. Or if you want to make a trip of it or a vacation of it, when the vehicle comes in, you can just fly in. We'll cover flight expenses and hotels and gas up to $1,000. For you to get back home if you want to do it that way instead. So we'll reimburse you for those expenses. So that's something we do here at McArthur. So if you want to take us up on that, make sure you let them know when you call or send in that internet request that you can do that. And we'll make sure you get that same deal for that as well. So again, thanks for watching this video. Hope you liked it. Give us a thumbs up if you did. If you like this one, you might want to check out our other videos. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be notified next time of another video uploaded to the YouTube channel. And until the next video, thanks for watching. Stay positive, be kind to one another, but be kind to yourself, and we'll see you on the next video.